Yeah, yeah, yeah. And good morning. How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. It is hot, but you know what? The last week of July, first week of August, is supposed to be hot. I mean, it's the hottest part of summer. Average high 97. Our high today is going to be 100, but if you look at it, I mean, it's only 3 degrees above where we should be. So I mean, it's hot, and we're finally hitting really hot temperatures again the last couple of days, kind of like we did in early May. But so far this summer really hasn't been all that bad. We've only hit 100 degrees, I believe, 5 times now. Today we'll make 6, I believe. So, it's going to be a hot day today. Otherwise, you look outside through the window, it looks like a beautiful day. We've got mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies. I think that's what it's going to be for the rest of the day today. So go out there and enjoy it. But if you're outside, make sure and stay hydrated. Have the sunscreen, sunglasses, that whole 9 yards. All right, I do see some rain at the end of the tunnel, on the horizon. I think that's what we put. Friday through Tuesday, higher humidity, heat index values. Yesterday we caught a break. Heat index yesterday was like mid to upper 90s. I think over the weekend, heat index values will be around 102. Early next week, around 101. So basically, for the next 5 days, heat index values anywhere from 100 to 103. Getting kind of close to heat advisory, but we're not going to get there, I don't think. And Friday through Tuesday, we will have scattered to isolated showers. Okay. Over the next several days, not including today, but starting tomorrow, there is a chance for some rainfall. There we go. There's going to be a slow moving frontal boundary. I'll show you here in just a minute. It's up in the Panhandle and also Oklahoma. Temperatures across the Plain States are going to be a lot cooler today. I'll show you that here in just a minute. Of course, if you've lived here in a length of time, into July, I think you've got a better chance of a snowman making it outside for more than 15 minutes than a cold front making it through South Texas. Up in North Texas, well, they'll see some rain up there, East Texas and Louisiana. We're going to see this front just inching on down to the south, won't push through, but I think it's going to get close enough. That combined with more atmospheric moisture, that'll lead to a chance for some rain. Not a great chance and not great rain totals, but a chance for some rain Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and maybe Tuesday. Okay, let's take a look at these temperatures outside right now. I haven't looked yet. I always like to do this, kind of guess. Let's see, what is it, 11 o'clock ob? Let's go with 88. 90, missed by 2. 90 degrees at 11. We're for sure going to hit 100. If we're at 90 degrees at 11 o'clock, you can almost guarantee that we are going to hit 100 today. Maybe 101. Record high is 103. I'm going to stick my neck out and say we will not hit the record of 103. We may get close, but I don't think we're going to hit it. And man, do we have a lot of sunshine. By the way, I'm going to go back to this picture. And, when high pressure, upper level ridge of high pressure, you hear us talk about that all the time. Basically, that's just a sinking motion in the atmosphere, just kind of pushing down. And when that sinking motion takes effect, it's the opposite of what you need to make puffy cumulus clouds and to make rain. Looking at this image right here, there is no way it's going to rain today. I mean, you can just tell just by looking at it. Because if we had a day where it was going to rain, usually by 11 o'clock, you'd see at least some kind of development, vertical development to the clouds. You'd have little bases, puffy cloud, and you'd have at least some kind of vertical development. That is not happening today. That's not going to happen. But as soon as tomorrow, I think about a 20 to 30% chance, and I'll tell you why here in just a second. Let's see. All right, here's what's going on, what I'm expecting. High temperatures today. No, that hit the wrong one. But anyway, the record, I just wanted to show you the record. The record is 103. You know, so far in the month of July, which is the last day of July, we picked up 1.19 inches of rain. That is below average for the month of July. For the year, though, we're still above average, 20.25. But, you know, we're getting to that point where we could definitely use a little bit more rainfall. Let's take a look at some of those current temperatures across south central Texas. We're at 90 here, 90 at Bernie, New Braunfels 90, Seguin 90, San Marcos 92. Kerrville, that's pretty warm for 11 o'clock in Kerrville. It's 89 there. Hondo's at 89. Del Rio also 89, and there's a little bit more cloud cover down to the south and east. Okay, that frontal boundary that I was talking about a while ago is off to the north there in the Panhandle and also into Oklahoma. Look at Amarillo. Amarillo at 11 o'clock in the morning, 76 lovely degrees. Wouldn't that be nice? Oklahoma City's at 77. Oh my gosh, I didn't even see this. Dallas-Fort Worth at 11 o'clock is 96. They're gonna bust 100 for sure today. I bet you they hit 104 today. That frontal boundary is just to the north. The difference from Dallas-Fort Worth to Oklahoma City is 96 to 77. That's a big difference. That's 19 degrees if my math is correct there. Big difference. We got some showers just southeast of Houston. Okay, so anyway, that's the front that I was telling you about. It's a pretty good front for this time of the year. I mean, there is some cool air back there. Let's take a look at the nation. I'll show you. Wichita, Kansas, Andover, Kansas, which is close to Wichita, coming in for a high today right at, whoa, about 80 degrees. Yeah, there we go. Omaha, Nebraska, 77. North Dakota, Minnesota, 77 to 80 degrees for a high temperature. Wouldn't that be nice? Denver at about 82. So that frontal boundary, again, has a little oomph behind it. I still don't think it's going to make it here into South Texas. Okay, let's take a look at the precipitable water. So that's just kind of one part of why I think we're going to start to see some rain chances coming back to South Central Texas. Here's part two. Part two, right now our precipitable water is 0.75. That is just awful dry. And you can just tell by that image that I showed you a while ago off our tower cam, sky cam, 0.75. But that's going to rapidly change. By tomorrow, we'll be at about 1.7. So that's a big turnaround. And then as we head through the rest of the weekend, yeah, we may even hit like 2 inches on Saturday, 2-inch precipitable water. That's some moisture to work with. So that's part two as to why I think that we're going to see some rain. Do you want a part three? Okay, we'll give you a part three here. So we got a surface boundary. We've got some moisture in the atmosphere, just not at the surface. And here's part three. Is this, we're going to be in between two highs tomorrow. And that's generally a weakness. And when you're between two highs, or that high is not right on top of you, at least there's a chance for some lift. So a 20 to 30% chance on Friday, 20 to 30% chance on Saturday. The high is still not right on us. So even into Sunday and Monday, I'm going to go with just a 10% chance. Could end up being a little bit more than that. But I think Sunday and Monday at 10%. And then that high really comes back very strong by mid next week, by Wednesday and Thursday. I think we'll be back to 100 degrees again for the middle part of next week. But again, it's that time of the year. It should be hot, right? Okay, how much rain are we talking about? So there is the potential. I gave you 3 steps as to why there's the potential. And if we go out to Monday, I don't think there's going to be a whole lot in the rain gauge. Most of us will likely be a little disappointed. I'm saying probably 1/4 of an inch. There could be some isolated 1/2 inch amounts, but I think mainly 1/4 of an inch. And the general rule of thumb is over the weekend, better chances east and north and east, and a lot less down to the south and to the south and west. So again, most of us about 1/4 of an inch, maybe a 1/2 inch if you're lucky. Okay, let's take a look at some of these temperatures. Oh, let me say hi to some folks. Hey Karen, how are you doing? Yeah, it's already hot. It is already hot outside. You were right, we're at 90 already. Are we having a cool down soon? Goodbye. Yeah, goodbye July. Hello August. But unfortunately around here, goodbye July, hello August basically means from the frying pan almost into the fire there. Where did the month go? You're exactly right. Man, these months are just flying by. And they just seem like they're getting faster and faster. But the month of August is going to be hot probably. But as we head into September, sometimes September can be really nice. Plus, I think hurricane season is going to start really ramping up. Once we get to the middle part of August, latter part of August, and into September, I mean, you don't need Nostradamus to tell you that. I mean, it's what it usually happens. But from what I'm looking at with the flow and everything, I think hurricane season is going to really start ramping up here. Okay, 100 degrees for a high today. Tomorrow, I think this is the way the map looks. Highs close to 100. And look at that, about a 20 to 30% chance of rain, mainly north of 90 and mainly north of I-10. Saturday is going to be very similar. So let's go to the 14-day forecast. Hey, Karen, you're so welcome. Thank you for streaming. We really appreciate it. All right, 100 today, 100 tomorrow, 20 to 30% chance for your Friday, about a 20 to 30% chance for your Saturday, 10% Sunday and Monday. Look at those heat index values, 102 over the weekend. It is just because I've got rain chances doesn't mean it's not going to be hot. It is going to be hot. Highs in the upper 90s, heat index around 102. Our KENS 5 softball team, you probably don't care, but we're playing Sunday. It is going to be hot. There may even be a few isolated showers around. Probably won't rain us out, but it's going to be hot out there with a heat index of around 102. I believe our game time is at 5:45 Sunday. We play at Almost Park if you want to come out and watch us. The team is okay. We'll just leave it at that. Okay, next week, highs upper 90s, close to 100, as that upper level ridge of high pressure reestablishes itself. And then as we head towards the middle part of August, I see some opportunities for rain, but that is a long way off. Okay, well, hey, I really appreciate you guys streaming with us. Have a great day. I'm going to go run do the noon show. Make sure and watch us at 4, 5, 6, and 10. And I'll be back tomorrow morning. And you can always watch us anytime, KENS5.com, and you can get updates at KENS5 Plus. All right, really appreciate it, and we will see you later.